Hello everyone, and welcome back to Phantasy Star 3. If you remember what happened last time, we actually went back to the cave west of Hazatok, back to the same exact cave that Ren was in to actually go and investigate, to go back and talk to Lau. Lau basically says something and someone is basically waiting for us back at the Kingdom of Landen. After going back, checking in, make sure we got Thea and everything's fine to go there. After talking to Lau, now we actually have went back through the underground dungeon to actually go back to the Kingdom of Landen, like I said before. Now, on our way there, we actually come across a bunch of enemies, open up a bunch of treasure chests on the way, and now we stopped off back at the town of Ilia. Now in Ilia, there's not going to be anybody there. Everybody else is probably either dead from the attack of the cyborgs or, probably fled somewhere. The only people who are actually there right now are going to be like the shops, like the people at the weapon shop, the people at the magic shop, things like that. Now, unfortunately, at the town of Ilia, there's not really going to be any new equipment besides getting some new slicers for Thea. Other than that, nothing else you can really buy for weapons. So, to basically get back to the Kingdom of Landen, just go north from Ilia, go across the bridge, head to the west, and then you'll come across the town of Yatta again. If you walk inside the town of Yatta, once again, there's nobody else there, so they probably either died or fled or somewhere. And then from Yatta, start heading north. Once you head north in the town of Landen, if you try to now what happens is though you want to start heading back towards the castle again. Unfortunately, like you went to the kingdom of Chile in the first generation, the gates are locked. So unfortunately, you have to find an alternate pathway to get there. And unfortunately, if you still kind of remember how Rhys escaped from chapter 1, you can easily just go back through the exact same area again to actually get through where we are now to the dungeon area. So what you want to do in the dungeon area is that you want to investigate the dungeon. You do not want to go back upstairs because not only is there not anything there, there's nobody there, there's no items, there's no armor, there's nothing really there. There's also going to be enemies in the castle now. Besides that, the gate's locked, so you won't be able to just like walk out the gate once you basically have the gate up. I mean, the gate's still down, it's not up anymore, so you just can't walk through the other side of the gate, be back in town again, and think everything's gonna be hunky-dory. No. So once you want to like investigate through a dungeon, just keep on going through a dungeon, open up any treasure chests that you wish that I kind of like passed by. You want to make sure you fight off every single enemy just in case if you do try to run, it doesn't say run failed and you keep like failing and then the enemy start bashing your face in. And you also want to make sure you carry a whole lot of healing items, and you're gonna see why in a few minutes. The reason why, but I'll explain now. The reason why is because we're gonna get to a boss. Now, the boss itself is going to actually be somebody who's basically, it's not really a bad person, but it's going to basically, in more good terms, test our strength to see if we're strong enough to carry this special item or not. Now, the problem with the boss is that she's really strong. Even when you get her in a party member, she's like really strong, and she's hard to level up because she has she takes like the most levels to level up on. But like I said before, we'll get to that when we get to that. So all you want to make sure you do for right now is just make sure you take out every single enemy that comes in your way, and also make sure to keep your HP up, and you should be fine. So once you open up that one chest that contained a monomate, you kind of saw a lady there who was just standing there by a chest. That's actually going to be our boss fight slash companion that we're gonna go have to go and talk to. So once you go talk to her, she'll just basically just say, oh, you know, you want the power topaz. Well, I mean, she's supposed to say, you know, hi, my name is so-and-so, I'm what's her name's daughter. After doing this, then, you know, after doing all this, you know, after come on this way, you see, you want this special item, which I already said what it was. It's the power topaz. The power topaz is actually able, so you can actually get to another cave to get to the special area, another little special area in the game. Now the problem with this though is that she won't just give it away for free. You have to fight her and you have to beat her. The problem is though, she's actually really strong, and yep, that's her name. Sorry, she's Lena's daughter. She's kind of like, I have the power topaz, and you won't get it without a fight. So basically it's her and it's 6 robots. Now even though she doesn't look that strong, she is. Basically, she can one-shot any opponent. She could basically one-shot anybody whose HP is under 40. If your HP is under 40, she will one-shot you in one hit. Like you see now, she just hit me for one hit and she died. See, this is the reason why she's so powerful. You want to make sure to keep your health up, and you want to make sure to take out those robots in the back. Those robots there, and then you also want to, you know, watch out for her at the same time. Like I said before, she is powerful. She will one-shot you. She will try to, you know, wreck your party. Sorry, Will. So just keep, you know, so just first of all, just take out her cyborg army first, then beat her down, and that is it. So when you start running low on HP, just use either the main character's Giras, or if you're still alive, her Giras. And then once all the cyborgs go down, start doing damage. Start physically attacking her nonstop. After about 2 rounds, she'll go down, and then she'll basically be like, okay, I'll let you use the power topaz, but you have to let me come along so I can guard it. So now she joins your party as a party member after you fight her. So what you want to do is though, you want to actually give her the force knife that you actually got from the cave as you were coming through from Hazatak to here, from the cave from close by Hazatak to here, using the Twins Ruby, I believe. And so now that we got Sorry, now we got the power topaz. So now we're gonna start doing is that now we're gonna start heading back to Hazatak again. We have to go all the way back there and go talk to Lyle and say everything's good to go. So that'll be next time back on the Phantasy Star 3. Hope everybody enjoyed this part, and I'll see everybody part in the next part. Later.